Look who's here. We got Frank Bauer here from ARISS. We got a new thing going on with ARISS. Why don't you tell us about it, Frank?
Sure.
Oh, wait a second. You know who Frank is, right? Frank is from ARISS. He's the president.
Executive Director.
Executive Director of ARISS. We interviewed him last year. He also came on the podcast one Wednesday night. And now we're going to talk about this new thing that's going to be happening. It's going to be a lot of fun. So why don't you tell us all about it?
Absolutely. This is a brand new thing. Nowhere earlier than early March, 4 astronauts are going to fly over the poles. It's the first human spaceflight mission to fly over the poles.
A polar orbit. So
Yes.
It'll be going over the north and south poles that way.
And it's called Fram2. One of the individuals that are on board, Rebecca Roge, is a licensed ham, and she's going to be they're going to be on a 3 to 5 day mission to do all kinds of exploration of the North and South Pole, as well as to do amateur radio.
And one of the fun things they're going to do is they're going to be sending down slow scan TV, and it's
Correct.
going to be puzzle pieces. It's not going to be just pictures. It'll be individual puzzle pieces, and you have to put them together and figure out where they are, correct?
Yes, there's going to be 12 images sent down of 3 different locations in the poles, and students have to put the puzzles together and then figure out what it is, and then answer a bunch of questions about the polar regions, which is a great educational activity. So ARISS has been involved in this from an education perspective significantly with Rebecca, and from a operations perspective, because of course we're going to be using our slow scan television gallery as a way to host the information. But because this is a competition, the gallery will be dark. You won't be able to see what you've submitted until after the mission is over.
Oh wow, that's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
So this is going to be, it's not just for the students. Anybody can download these images.
Anybody can download the images. The competition, if you will, student competition, is from 16 to 25-year-olds.
And the frequencies that this will be on is going to be the normal, like ISS frequencies,
No.
or they're going to have different ones?
It's on UHF,
Okay.
437.550 megahertz.
437.550. So if you have an SDR, you have any 70 centimeter radio, you'll be able to pick up these images and decode them. Look at my channel, there's a couple of pages where I show you how to decode the images. And there's also videos all over YouTube on how to decode images. But this is like a game, it's going to be fun. They're going to send 12 images, they're puzzle pieces, and you got to figure out where they are over the planet with those images. And that's the way it works. So it'll be a lot of fun.
It's going to be fun, and it's going to be challenging because we really don't know. So they're going to be battery operated. So we don't know how long they'll be able to operate. We've got ideas, but we're not totally sure. And then the other part is, depending on the attitude of the vehicle, you might have good reception or no reception.
Right.
And in some cases, you might be able to, along the flight path of the Fram2, you might hear them on the right side of the flight path,
now,
or the left side.
This is going to be in a
or
Dragon capsule?
This is in a Dragon capsule, yes.
A SpaceX
So this is a
Dragon capsule.
So what we didn't talk about is this is a totally private mission. And as I said, there's 4 crew members on board. Go to f2.com or Fram2ham, number 2, Fram2ham.com, and all the information is there.
Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a lot of fun too. So if you guys are into satellites like I am and you want to try to decode these images, this is going to be a nice opportunity. And it's not going on forever. It's only going to be a short time.
3 to 3 days with maybe a 2-day extension. So this is a really short thing. There's only a few passes that will be happening every day. And so, get the best station set up to maximize your opportunity.
If we're looking for the TLE data for this particular flight, where are we going to find that?
So Celestrak should have some of it, but we're going to have a special spot on the ARISS website. Actually, the ARISS website today has a Fram2 button on the front of it. So if you go to the tabs, you can, at the very end, there's a Fram2 button on there, and you can. We'll be sharing the information in that area. So that's the place to go.
Thanks, Frank, for coming with me.
Absolutely.
Take care.
Absolutely.
You have a great show. Catch you guys later. We got more stuff on the. We're hoping to get the maker of the power supply for the ISS. He's going to be here later today, Lou McFadden. We're going to talk to him too. Catch you later.
All right.